I know how to play this game. And finally, guys, for the first time ever starting a Kingdom Hearts playthrough, I don't have to complain about the controls because I finally got used to playing games normally, not the weird inverted x-axis that Kingdom Hearts itself taught me. By the way, tell me this guy doesn't look like Snow. He's got a freaking light trench coat, he's got a hoodie, and that scar looks like the little tuft of hair that Snow has sticking out in between his eyes. Tell me he doesn't look like Snow. You can't take selfies anymore because of this thing. But Prompto, what if Prompto was taking a picture and out of nowhere a dusk came by and stole it? Oh, that's gotta happen in Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's not. But I wish it did. People say, like, oh, nothing would have happened if Terra hadn't gotten possessed. But, like, you know what else could have prevented all that? Xehanort not possessing him? Wait, guys. I'm sorry, but I gotta say, Eric, you died no less than 50 times. You were there for, like, 3 hours, man. And then, oh my god, you didn't save for, like, 3 hours. And you lost the progress again after you had already lost your progress previously because the game just crashed. The game crashed on you twice, and you still didn't save for like 3 hours at a time, man. Why? I don't think I ever had too much of a hard time with Zoldan. Honestly, of all the organization members, like in the data fights, I beat them all relatively, like, okay. The one that gave me the hardest time, though, was Marluxia. Keep in mind, this was level 99, and I would still, like, die to him. He was the one that, like, I had a hard time with. How are these guys
As
not
promised.
blind? Seriously. So at first it was independent studies, but then they had to pick a topic, and now it's a group project? Or are these all separate assignments? How much homework do these guys have? Okay guys, here, check it out. That's the Taco Bell sign right there, right? Wait, can we go? Yeah, we can. Check it out, it's the purple bell.
Rye's the one who counted.
That's-
He's like, every time I count, it's different. You know?
And
So,
he knew that, though.
he
It's
just
not like he
counted
learned that
wrong?
information at any point in between when he told us about it and when we came here. He knew that. Look, it's a little mini Twilight Town tower, guys. Check it out. That's actually kind of cool. And it was a dog, guys. One of the freaking 7 legends of the town that were the mysteries was this dog that was just in a bag. How did that dog not starve? I know why, because it's not a real dog, but you know. It's not a real dog, cosmic. Oh.
With
Bayonetta.
power over Sora's memories and those around him.
Retcon.
A witch?
Also, those crayons didn't have any
That's
color.
what Diz called me.
Those are all just gray, like, white crayons. How did she make these drawings?
And all these worlds become restored and disconnected. What's gonna happen to this place?
Apparently, you're just gonna be teleported to some field that leads you to Castle Oblivion because logic. And the right after Aqua, you know, got shown to be quote Norded in that one stream, and everyone was freaking out about it. I was watching this stream of this guy that was talking about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, she was absolutely Norded." But when I first saw that trailer, I didn't think she was Norded. I was like, "No, she just, like, you know, was corrupted by the darkness, just like Diz." And the person was like, "Well, no, because if you look at Diz, his eyes are actually orange, whereas we know that yellow means Xehanort. But you look at Ansem, and his eyes are orange too, and he is a Xehanort. So what the fuck?"
Power of darkness!
Because it's supposed to be the 13 lights, the 13 dark versus the 7 light, but all 20 of them have both light and darkness, with the exception of maybe Ven and Vanitas, and like that's it. Yeah, there you go.
To that
Namine's
end,
right. She's
the
like, they're
desperate-
incomplete. They want to be whole. I'm not saying they're good. I'm not saying they're bad. They're just, you know, they're just kind of there. But then Sora's like, no, fuck all of
He'll
you.
be searching.
Oh no, guys, she got. You look at the eye. You can see the eye, the little
There's
pixel.
no
that was
knowledge that has the power to change
She
your
just
fate.
she just got
Even if
Infinity
it
Ward. So the special thing about Ven is that he has an equal amount of light and darkness in his body, which surely must not be that rare, because otherwise why is Ven so special? Was it just pure random luck that he just happened to have an exact amount of the two? But here's the thing, though. When Vanitas is split from Ven, Vanitas is fine. I mean, maybe he had, you know, a few issues, but you know, he did just come into existence after all. But for the most part, he was like walking, talking, he was fine. And then Ven went into a coma. Theoretically, they should both be just as screwed, because they both only have half of what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have both light and darkness, but both of them only have half. Because if you think about it, is it the fact that he only has half of it that's affecting him, or is it the fact that it's light that's affecting him and made Ventus go into a coma? Because if it's just the light, then light is actually a bad thing to have only, you know, of. But then again, the princesses are fine, so what's up with that? Why are they fine with just light, but Ventus is not? So it must be because he's got half a heart, but Vanitas also has half a heart, and he seems perfectly fine. He didn't need, you know, half of Sora's heart to bring him to life. Like, he didn't go into a coma, so what the hell? And so if Ventus went into a coma for only having a heart, how can nobodies exist without a heart at all? Why wasn't Ventus just half nobody? I'm already half nobody. I'm complaining too much about other games during this playthrough. I'm supposed to have fun. This is the good one. This is the good Kingdom Hearts game. Why am I complaining about Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop? And why didn't his body turn into a nobody? Like, why doesn't Roxas look like Sora? Why did it go through this weird, like, around thing, going through some other person that was connected to him? And then the explanation is just that Kairi hugged him. So can any princess just go around hugging Heartless and they'll become human again? Is that the solution that we were missing all along, guys? We just need the princesses going around hugging everybody. There we go, problem solved. No more Heartless. What happens if a princess hugs Ansem, huh? What then?
Gee, there's only one sentence.
You know, in Chain of Memories, he really reacted to that.
Nominate.
He was like, no, all my work gone.
I wonder.
But in this one, he
is.
was like, eh. And now it's back to independent studies. But you guys didn't do that. You did a project essay thing, and people make a joke about it. They're like, "Oh, Sora failed a year," but no, he really did. Like, it's not a joke. He actually did. He's gonna go back. What are his parents gonna say? You know, was he reported missing? Was he, like, you know, with the police reported missing? Is he gonna be one grade behind now? See, that's the thing I was talking about earlier. Where I was like, if you think about this as a real setting, it just completely falls apart. You're not supposed to think about it like that. It's more like a tale. It's more like a fairy tale that you just kind of like ignore the details. Okay, Axel supposedly through the fight let Roxas do his thing, right? And right here he's talking to these two people who wanted Roxas to turn into Zora. That was their entire... I know, Sonic, I'm sorry, but like... Naminé and Riku were working with Diz, who wanted Sora to wake up. That was their goal, right? And here Axel is working with them as well. He was helping them, presumably, which is why he let Roxas kill him. And then he just disappeared, pretended to die. Then, Sora woke up, but later on in the game, Axel does everything he can to capture Sora again and turn him into a nobody so that he can have Roxas back. He even says that, like, he wanted to get Roxas back, and that's why he was doing everything. That's why he kidnaps Kairi. That's why, you know, he does all that, because he wants to get Roxas back. So why is he helping them? If he, like, why did he betray the organization when the organization wanted the same thing that he wanted? They wanted Roxas, and he wanted Roxas. But he's working with them to get Sora to wake up, only to turn around and try to get Sora to turn back into a nobody so he can have Roxas back. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Will the day come when this battle, born of confusion, will end? That's hilarious. Because it's like, the battle isn't between light and dark or whatever. It's the battle against our confusion with their writing. That's the real battle, guys. Will the day come when that battle will end?
But wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Because your last journey did nothing, Sora. That whole game, it was for nothing. And guess what? This whole game, when Dream Drop comes around, was also for nothing. And at the end of Dream Drop itself, that game was for nothing. See, at least Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 took another game or another 2 games to get, you know, not important. It's like Kingdom Hearts 1 mattered, but then in this game it didn't matter. And then Kingdom Hearts 2 mattered, but then in Dream Drop it didn't matter. But Dream Drop in and of itself, by the ending of that game, did not matter. No, legitimately. Like, legit. You could go straight from Recoded to Kingdom Hearts 3, and you would probably be fine. You would just assume that, like, some parts were left for you to guess, like the fact that, you know, Lee got a Keyblade, and that... Because they say at the end of Recoded that he's coming back, so you could just assume that he is. It's literally, like, useless. Nothing is accomplished.
What that goal is, we do not know.
Yeah, so we don't know what they want. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they're planning. We don't even know if it's good or if it's bad, or maybe they're just planning to, you know... I don't know, make a sandwich or get, like, tickets to the you know, the NBA game. Whatever it is, you gotta go kill them, Sora. Why? I don't know. Because they're bad. Why? What are they doing? Okay, sure. Fuck you, Demix. You're the worst piece of shit. You're just pretending to have a heart. You're horrible. You're deplorable. You're the scum of the earth. You gotta die. Now I'm gonna fucking kill you. What did I do? What do they really do that's that bad? I mean, they want him to kill Heartless, and he would have killed the Heartless anyways. It's a mutual. It's beneficial for both of them. If they had just worked together, it'd be like, all right, I'll kill the Heartless. We get rid of the Heartless. You become human again, and we're all happy.
Now.
Yeah, like, if you think about it, we took the gummy ship to the end of the world. Was it just parked there? How did it not transport with us to, like, you know, to field? Freaking Gower Plains or whatever. Freaking Castle Oblivion world. Can she always do that? Did she just have that power to come back to life when people remember her? So, because if so, then she's immortal. And also, how, like, people remembered her in Kingdom Hearts 1, I'm sure. Like, okay, when we were in Chain of Memories and Sora, because, like, okay, you could say right after they killed Maleficent, they remembered her. I mean, her body was right there. Riku even stepped on her, like, cloak, and he was like, oh, what? And they were talking about her. They clearly remembered her. Why didn't she just come back to life then? And it's like, oh, some time has to pass. Okay, Chain of Memories. They go to Hollow Bastion, and they see the remnant of her. Clearly, they would have remembered Maleficent when they saw her. Why didn't she come back to life then? I like how throughout the entirety of the game, they never once stopped to question why there's only 7 of them or whatever. If they're Organization 13, it's like Organization 13. There are 13 guys. There's 13 in the throne room, but we just killed 7 of them. It's like, what about the other? Who cares? Who cares? Like, we know, but they don't, and they never stopped to question it. This was version 13. We had Organization 1, but that one failed, so then we had Organization 2, but that one was shut down. Then we had Organization 3. One of the guys died, and we couldn't do that anymore. We had Organization 4, and that one was actually pretty successful, and then all the guys eventually retired. Then we had Organization 5, which only had 1 member. Nobody else joined on that one, so we had to do an Organization 6, but that one actually got a little bit too big to the point where it's unmanageable. Organization 7 was a whole other thing. You can read up about that one on the wiki, actually. Then Organization 8 came up, and like a couple of people were lost to darkness, blah blah blah. Organization 9 came out, that one was okay, but like it ended up being like too much like the older one. So then we went to Organization 10, and we realized, you know, Organization 10, because we could brand it as Organization X, but then that name was actually already taken, so we had to go with Organization 11, and that one was just a whole ordeal. Organization 12 was successful for a bit, but it had been a long time since the last one, so, you know, things still had to be worked out, a couple kings, that kind of stuff, and then we finally got to Organization 13. Mr. I'll make a man out of you. I am the son of father. You should return home. Damn, straight up. Not even in the movie, she had like a whole arc. At least it took like a montage song for that to happen. Just straight up, first battle. Nah, go home. Yes, I did it. All right. Oh shit, morale's almost out. Morale's almost out. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. That was so close. Don't you disrespect me, little man. Don't you derogate or deride. You're in my world now, not your world. I've got friends on the other side. He's got friends on the other side. Sit down at my table. Put your mind at ease. If you relax, it will enable me to do anything I please. Now you young men are from across the sea. You come from 2 long lines of royalty. Your lifestyle's high, but your funds are low. We need a merry little honey whose daddy got dough. If you genuinely think that Tangled is a better film and you can actually list reasons why, then that's perfectly fine. You can like whichever one you want. There may even be a lot of points pointing towards that, but the thing is, when I ask these people, they're like, oh yeah, Tangled was way better than Frozen. You're like, okay, what was the name of the villain? And they're like, you know, it was that lady. Okay, what was Flynn's real name? Wait, his real name wasn't Flynn? Name one song from the movie. It's like they don't know. They're just saying that because they hate Frozen for being popular. That's it. If you genuinely, like, actually, you know, watch both of them and you just think that Tangled's better, that's fine. But a lot of people don't. They're just saying that because they hate Frozen. I talked about that in one of the modcasts where I was like, what if it was DreamWorks meets Dragon Quest? And, like, it was called Queendom Souls? Instead of Kingdom Hearts, it would be Queendom Souls. And, like, the king and queen, instead of being Mickey and Minnie, are Shrek and Fiona. And your party members, instead of being Donald and Goofy, are Puss and Donkey, and some original character. And you go to all the different worlds like Spirit and Sinbad and, you know, How to Train Your Dragon and El Dorado. Well, the 7 princesses of DreamWorks would obviously be Fiona and 6 of the other Disney parody princesses. No. Well, yeah, Fiona, Rain, the horse from Spirit, Viking girl from How to Train Your Dragon, whose name I don't know, Angie from Shark... Oh, God! Angie from Shark Tale! Yes, that's gotta be one of them. Oh, the ant from Ants! Oh, God! Oh, yeah, what was her name? It was like Shell. It wasn't Shell. It was some... I think it might have been Chell. That was a good movie, by the way. El Dorado. Glorious city, built by the divinity, by gods. I'm trying to think of the name of that lady that wears blue from Sinbad, but I can't. Tiger from Kung Fu Panda. Get ready to see this animation log, guys. That looks like a horrible sword, by the way. It's like so curved. What's the point? I mean, yeah, like they just gave it to her. And like, it's a keyhole. What happened to it? Did it disappear? I kind of needed that. That's my cigar. You'll steal another. Hey bummers, we've got work to do. Since when did you become me, mudder? Hey, got your bullet! Who asked you? Lilo and Stitch and Moana, yeah, they could be in the same world, but they're not gonna do that because this isn't a crossover. This is just a game where we go to Disney Worlds and then meet a couple FF characters every now and then. Why don't we get literally freaking anybody to do this besides him? Donald and Goofy are just standing there doing jack shit. How about not have the tiny clock do that? Walt Disney as a secret ending cameo. No, he'd be the hardest boss. He would be the hardest boss. And now we move on to his second phase, Non-Ganondorf, who's got his 2 legs chained together because that seems really useful. And is also invisible. Guys, you already did that with a chameleon in Kingdom Hearts 1. And gone. What if Beast didn't stop and just jumped right in? Beast, you should use your magical abilities where I simply believed. Where you simply believe and you magically teleport to other worlds. Why don't you do that again, huh? And again, there's the keyhole. It's like, I kind of needed that rose, Sora. Can you give it back? I don't know where the fuck they go, man. They just kind of, you know, this happens everywhere we go and like, we just go with it. But you don't understand. I really need that rose, man. I like how they're lost pages, but they're all on the same 2 pages. Long ago, in the faraway lands of ancient Greece, there was a golden age of powerful gods and extraordinary heroes. The strongest and mightiest of all these the strongest and bravest of all these heroes was the mighty Hercules. But what is the measure of a true hero? Would you listen to him? He's making this sound like some kind of Greek tragedy. Lighten up, dude. We'll take it from here, darling. You go, girls. Dum dum ba da dum. We are the muses, goddesses of the arts and proclaimers of heroes. Heroes like Hercules. Honey, you mean Huncules. Woohoo! I'd like to make some sweet music. Our story actually begins many eons ago, long before Hercules. Back when the world was new. The planet Earth was down on its luck, and everywhere gigantic brutes called Titans ran amok. It was a nasty place. There was a mess wherever you stepped, but chaos reigns and earthquakes and volcanoes never slept. Woo, say it, girlfriend. And then along came Susie, hurled his... I can't do that. They do it like really cool in the movie. Hurled his thunderbolt. He zapped, locked those suckers in a vault, and on his own stopped chaos in its tracks. This is straight up Beauty and the Beast again. We have the main room, which is the main room in the castle, then the arena for the boss, which is out there, and then 2 halls that lead to a chamber each. This is literally just a larger version of Beauty and the Beast again. Did you forget who you're talking to? I am the Lord of the Dead! No wonder no one wants to die. Oh shit.
Hate to tell you, but that key is kind of particular. It won't work for just anybody, and that kid ain't no pushover.
Hades is also a god.
Looking good, Phil.
Never better.
Gotta get ready for the games. Why was there a crowd for that? That doesn't seem like the type of thing that there should be a crowd for. That was not a planned match.
Use aggression.
How can you guys not like Devin? This is fucking great.
Right. Did they ever pick the wrong guy for this one?
So much work for that goddamn stone and he just left it behind in the end. Why? What was the point? Why the fuck were you here? Anyone notice that Meg wears the exact same color and has the exact same color hair as Meg from Family Guy? Oh, sticks and stones. Good job. Good. Whoever fucking wrote that.
Very well then. I suppose you'd best tell me what's happened during my absence.
Wait, so what were you doing this entire time, Maleficent? Because Pete left. Pete left to go be in the Coliseum. And then he came back. It's like you came to life. Then he left to be in the Coliseum. Then came back. And then you asked him what happened the time... Whatever. People like to say that, oh, Antiform is like so cool and stuff. And like... I guess, but like, when have you ever been in like losing in a fight and you're like, oh man, you know, I gotta use this form, and then you go and you get anti, and you're like, yes, I got anti form. It's like never really. What a hag.
What a hag.
Nothing like this is
That delivery. What a hag. God, like, just thinking about like just thinking about the mess, the absolute shit show that she turned this series into. Nothing that we're doing basically even matters anymore. It is so like it's impressive. It's impressive how they managed to turn everything on its head so poorly. So this is my favorite world in probably any Kingdom Hearts game. Check it out, guys. It's not properly crediting voice actors for their work in our movies. Check it out, guys. It's animators going on strike outside our company. What's that? Is that a racist depiction of a minority in a short? Pete is supposed to be a cat, that's why he has the cat tail here. He kind of looks less like a cat now, but the original depiction was supposed to be like a cat and mouse. That's why Pete is so much bigger compared to Mickey. I guess you could say that the first game really was very simple and clean. It didn't have much complication to it. It was all, you know, nice and simple and clean. And then the second game was like the best one gameplay-wise, and it's the one that people remember fondly, that they always go back to as like, you know, their sanctuary, because it had all this passion. But then for Kingdom Hearts 3, they didn't even think twice. They just kind of, you know, put it in there because fuck it, that's Kingdom Hearts. What's the name of that new one? Face My Fears? I'm gonna have to face my fears when I play that game because ugh. See guys, even in Kingdom Hearts 2, they were setting up that she goes back in time to fuck with stuff. Like right here where she went back and got the Cornerstone of Light, which affected the future, even though theoretically you should not be able to do that. Although I guess maybe she was just destined to always get the Cornerstone of Light when she goes to the past, so technically it doesn't break the rule because blah 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 blah. They were setting it up, guys. They knew that they were going to do that all along, guys. Nomura's a genius. Fire, fire, smoke and flame. Esmeralda, where are you? In this town I call your name. Is that all that I can do? What have I done for Esmeralda? Why did I hear her words inside my head? And still I think of Esmeralda, with my career and body left for dead. When did I level up to 21? I don't remember leveling up to that. If Pete killed his past self with that punch, well, if he did, then Pete would die in the future, but everyone would still remember Pete. So Pete would have lived after the punch. He would have just died at the moment when he gave him the punch, which raises questions if... Okay, picture this then. Picture the future Pete coming to the past like he is now. Then he gets out a gun and shoots old Pete. By that logic, future Pete should die, but old Pete should be fine because you can't change history, right? Everything that happened still happened. It just affects the present. So if he shot his past self, he would die, but his past self would be fine. That is so stupid. That is so stupid. To be fair, that does get around one problem with time travel. If you go back in time and kill yourself, then you don't exist, but then you can't be there to go back in time to kill yourself. So that's a paradox. This is actually...
You know, guys, you called it a paradox, but this is actually less of a paradox than normal time travel, because in normal time travel, if you kill yourself, then you won't be able to live, you know, your life, and then you won't get to the point where you go back in time and kill yourself. So that's a paradox. But this is actually not a paradox, because nothing changes except for the present, so your present self would die, and your past self is still there to live his life and go back and shoot your past self. So this is actually less of a paradox when you think about it. Huh, to be clear, this time travel, I'm not talking about Dream Drop Distance, I'm talking about this.
Wrong, Shani.
What? Wrong, Shani? Somebody I don't know. Who, even if you didn't know him before and you don't remember him, he has told you his name like 10 times. My God. What? Who's that? Who's that person I hear? Is that...
I came for the rum.
You guys didn't think that I was going to do a Pirates of the Caribbean section without a rem, right?
What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Remnock here.
Somebody was like doing some stupid tweet on the whole KH3's rating says alcohol, and I'm like, bitch, you guys are fake ass fans. First of all, you never looked at the back of your KH2 box. It's the alcohol in Port Royal. It's
no, bro.
No
Sora's gonna be with them tequila.
That's literally what they're saying. Sora's gonna be drinking. Like, no, he's not.
I know we talked about it in like another video because we always fucking talk about pirates, but it was something about the curse that like didn't add up. Oh, it was like he said that like he feels the pain of like starving and not being able to die. But like you can't feel though.
They do react when they get hit, so
they do. Like in there's a shot where they put a bomb inside a guy's chest and he goes like ah, but it's like, well, you can't feel.
I feel like it's the pain of not feeling.
It's the internal pain of not feeling. It's knowing that you could be feeling but that you don't, and that's what truly hurts.
Right?
Oh, he called out Pete. That just takes me out of it so much. Like, he was like, oh, Pete, get the Heartless. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're in Kingdom Hearts. I like how he sees him throw the coin towards him and he doesn't start to question, maybe he's a plan. That was the worst of it, guys. We got through it, and now we get to enjoy the best part of the game. I lied, actually, earlier on the stream when I said Timeless River was my favorite world because I actually forgot about this. So please excuse me, guys. That was my mistake. It is kind of weird that in the movie Atlantis is located in the Mediterranean, even though it's called Atlantis after the Atlantic Ocean, but it's in the Mediterranean. Like, okay. All of the Ariels wasted potential in this game. What are you talking about? They fully realized any potential that this movie had. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, and I honestly don't think that they could have done this any better. Like, if you had asked me what the perfect way to incorporate Atlantica into a new Kingdom Hearts game is, this is it. It's too good to be in this game, honestly. It's like, I mean, I am glad that they included it because at least we got to experience it, but honestly, it just kind of makes the entire rest of the game seem kind of shitty by comparison. You're crazy, Megabird. You wanted to slit your wrist because you couldn't believe such greatness? You couldn't believe that something so perfect was in a video game? I could relate. No lie, if I was Sora and I heard that they were having a musical, I would actually want to be in it. And everybody takes it for granted because nowadays everybody knows that Chi is stupid and that it doesn't matter. But back in the day, 4 years ago, when I was saying that stuff, everybody disagreed with me and everybody hated me and thought that I was a scum. That is part of the reason why I have that reputation in the Kingdom Hearts community. It's because of Kingdom Hearts Chi, and now everybody agrees with me because of course that's how it always works. The palace is right on! No, God, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I come from a land, from a faraway place where the caravan camels roam, where it's flat and immense and the heat is intense. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home. When the sun's from the east and the wind's from the west and the sand on the glass is right, come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet and fly to another Arabian night. Raise your head up, lift high your roof, take strength from those who need you. Build higher the walls, build stronger the... Oh, yeah, I forgot that we have to take a boo with this piece of shit.
Some old hag.
That's the second time she's been called a hag in this game. Meanwhile, in some other world, Mickey and Scrooge are going through the events of A Christmas Carol right as we speak.
7 years ago, you told everyone you did not believe in Santa Claus.
Santa, I don't know if you know how it works. I know that it's your system, but the way that it works is you're supposed to grade them on how good they were the year, not 7 years ago. You shouldn't be grading him based on that, because we're supposed to be what happened this year. Was he good this year? And that determines whether or not you deliver him the presents. So, in case you guys missed it, the first scene that we saw when we came to this world of Jack stumbling upon the tree happened a year ago. Then the entire events of the original film happened. Then a year happened. Then we came here. Oh, it's the suit. The suit itself is the... Oh, God. That's so dumb. Why do they insist on remaking the scenes shot for shot from the movies just to highlight how much shittier they look here?
Or some bad guys in black hoods?
Black
Really
hoods?
big bully named Pete.
Black hoods? They're lions. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Why is he blue? Why is there blue lions now? Oh, God. Forgot about this. This is disgusting. This is actually disgusting.
Anger and jealousy turned the king of Pride Rock into a heartless.
So that's how that works? If you're too angry and jealous, you could just turn into a heartless just like that? Why can we see through this rock, like in the ground? And why is there elephants buried under here? Oh shit, guys. Oh shit. A new episode was added to Atlantica. Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you'd think, well, sure, she's got everything. Oh no, did I only get 2 out of 5 when I needed to get exactly all 5? Oh, you're kidding me. I'm gonna have to do it again? I'm getting excellent. What am I doing wrong? This lag is not helping. Oh, why do they move? Fuck this stupid game. Oh my God. Nah, she's fine. She can't be turned into a heartless though. Yeah, these guys suck. He didn't even touch them. They just missed. They were running they were charging at him. Olette, you want to do something?
Let go of me.
Anything?
Let go.
Anything? Kick him. Just kick him. Punch him. Anything. You could literally do anything but just stand there. I guess she's a girl. She can't do anything. Am I right, guys? Oh, that's so stupid. Right. He grabbed her by the wrist. There was so much you could do. Kick him. Hit him. Anything. Anything. Your other hand is free. I've already made that point so many times. Aqua is fine. Aqua will be fine. If you honest to God genuinely think that something will happen to Aqua, then you're just dumb. I am sorry. How come nobody ever gave Mickey or Sora a coat? That seems like one of the first things that you would do. That seems like super, like he's going to be dealing with a lot of darkness. It's dangerous, especially if you go through the portals. Mickey really has no reason to need one. Or Riku, but they never gave one to Sora and Donald and Goofy, who are directly interacting with all of them. They could have already chased them down. They could have been at the organization's castle right the fuck now, but they didn't go through the portal because the darkness was too dangerous. And at the end, they end up going through the portal anyways. That's how they get to it, and nothing happened. They were absolutely fine. They weren't wearing a coat. They go through a portal, which is when Axel dies, and they were completely fine. This is also like the first time that Sora has ever really met Mickey. Like, let's be... They talk like they've known each other. This is the first time that he's met him. He saw him one time when he gave him the money to leave. He said like one word. And then he saw him like in Kingdom Hearts 1 back when he said lock the door. Their total interaction time has been like a minute. Where should I look next? Why doesn't she just say the name? This whole problem could be avoided if she just said, I'm looking for a guy named Cloud. And then we could be like, oh, we saw him 2 minutes ago, like right here. Okay, if the entire movie of Tron Legacy is a sleeping world, then okay, how did Sora get into the world and then into the program? But more importantly, again, why does Tron supposedly remember Sora? But his eyes are orange here. You see, everyone says, oh, Nor did, whatever, or yellow eyes, but every Xehanort ever has had orange eyes, except for old Xehanort. Look at this, he's got orange eyes. Wait, is this... Guys? Wait. Guys! This is the character, and this is the line. That line. I've been waiting for this line for 3 games, guys. Okay. No music. Oh, I don't think that he says the line. Oh, I think he says the line when you go up to fight him. Oh, man, that is so... Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that sucks. I guess we won't get to hear the line, but at least we get to see him. Oh, this is cool. Like, actually seeing them all interact. It goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the stream about Smash Brothers. But we're not talking about Smash Brothers. It's cool to, like, to like actually see them all like fighting together and stuff. I mean, they're not together, but they're at least in the same scene, intercut, you know, one after another. Close enough. See, they can kick. Why couldn't Olette kick? Hey, did you guys hear that we're making a game called Birth by Sleep? It's a prequel for the PSP. If you guys did not hear that we're making a prequel for the PSP called Birth by Sleep, we're making a prequel for the PSP called Birth by Sleep. You should buy the prequel for the PSP called Birth by Sleep.
The Chamber of Repose.
Oh, hey, did you guys hear that we're making a prequel for the PSP called Birth by Sleep? Oh, you didn't hear that we're making a prequel for the PSP called Birth by Sleep? Well, we're making a prequel for the PSP called Birth by Sleep, so you should buy our prequel for the PSP called Birth by Sleep.
What does Xemnas plan on doing with that place anyway?
Hey, did you guys hear that we're making a prequel for the PSP called Birth by Sleep? Well, we're making a prequel for the PSP called Birth by Sleep, so you should buy our prequel for the PSP. Called Birth by Sleep. It's a prequel for the PSP. And it's called Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. In case you guys didn't catch that, that was for the PSP. The PlayStation Portable, the portable one. Yeah, that one. And it's a prequel. Yes, a prequel. Which means that it takes place before this one. And it's called Birth by Sleep.
But did you know
for the PSP.
There's something he didn't share.
No way! There was no subtitles for that. That was weird. But they're literally the antagonists of the game. Yeah, so fun fact. They actually wanted to kill Goofy since Kingdom Hearts 1. They thought that it would be an emotional moment to actually kill one of the Disney characters, but Disney, the company, did not let them because they didn't trust them enough with the characters. The same reason that Mickey wasn't in it until the very end. But once Kingdom Hearts 1 came out and it was a bigger success, they went ahead and they gave them the go to use Mickey more, which is why he's in this game more. And they almost didn't let them kill Goofy again because they would have to program like an entire new AI for your second party member, but they ultimately did let them just kill Goofy, and now he's just dead. What? You mean he wasn't dead all along? No. By the way, orange eyes. Again, not yellow. Orange. I just killed 999 of you. You think you could take me on? Oh, look at him. He's kind of cute.
As for Riku, perhaps you should ask your king.
Oh. Stop! He just runs in there. He's like, "Come on, man, just let me in, just let me in, just let me in. We'll deal with this later. Come on, just let me go for now. Just come on." He just didn't want to deal with it. He just didn't want to tell Sora. You could see it. That's what it looked like in his face. He was like, "Fuck, this man trying to expose me." Yeah, stop. I'll go after you. And he jumps right in. Mickey, you had They gave you a cloak specifically to protect you from the darkness. You never, ever fucking used it. Like, you wore it, but it never had any reason. You wore it for like a game and a half, and it didn't hide who you were because it was the most obvious shit in the world, and you never went through darkness as far as we're aware. And the one time that you jump headfirst into a fucking pool of literal darkness is right after you took it off. What was the point? What was the point? I'm almost there. Well, I guess that's going to be it for today. So thanks to everybody for coming out. Except, psych! You guys didn't think I was going to forget about the best world in the game, did ya? Hell no. Who do you think I am? The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea. Also, like, how the hell did he not see you guys? You guys were sticking your whole heads out of the fucking water. Look at that. How do you miss that? How do you miss that? Neon red hair, spiky brown hair, a duck and a dog. God, look at that flat-ass town. I was gonna call it a Minecraft town, but I've seen Minecraft towns with more detail than that. He literally has the power of space. He can teleport anywhere he wants. Even though most other organization members can actually do that. But he can do it within a smaller radius and without having to open up a dark portal. And yet... oh, where did he go? And there he is. That's great. That's great. Okay. I'm not sitting through this. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I refuse to sit through this bullshit. Okay, here we go.
Tale as old as time.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
She really doesn't. That's not like in her character. God, they completely missed the point with like all of these characters. Belle would not have been like, oh, I'm so sorry for your rose. Like, she didn't take his bullshit. I just want to brace myself for what's about to come because it's going to be pure agony. Pure, unforgiving, unending, punishing, merciless agony! By far the worst one out of all of them in my opinion. And this lag is not going to help at all. Because, like, even if I have perfect timing, it's going to be off. Oh, God, I'm so bad at this fight. This is the fight that I was stuck on for the absent silhouettes. Fuck. There we go. Okay. It's 3. I'm sorry that I'm not... Oh, my God. Why? That's like a one-hit kill. I had full HP. Wait, okay. What? God, this fight is so fucking bullshit, especially if you don't have second chance. Who's just spamming this? This isn't fair. Ugh. Oh my God. That's 10. What the fuck? See, like, what can I do at this point? What can I do? I have the thorns, which means that I'm gonna get one hit killed by those. Then he attacks me, and I don't have any magic because I wasted it using it on the one move where you have to fucking reflect. And I couldn't move, dodge out of the way, because then I would have walked right into those other thorns that kill you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's bullshit, because he's dragging me to it. What the fuck does the game want me to do? Oh my God. There we go. Fuck. You said Sonic, right? Oh, God. And that's why I don't use it. That was 20, and I said I would go to 20. Fuck this boss. Fuck this stupid piece of shit. Look at how... What did you just say? But I just wanted to point out that this is the exact same plot. Exact same plot that they are doing in Kingdom Hearts 3. With Sora, Donald, Goofy, and Jack standing in the Black Pearl, and on the other side, Luxord invoking Parlay. It is the exact same fucking shit. So lazy. I'm just openly talking about being from a different world. God, what idiots. You can clearly see him listening to you. Oh my God. Oh, speak of the devil. I hate my life. I hate my life so much. It is so bad. Why do I have to do this? I really don't, but I'm forcing myself to because I don't know why. This lag is so bad. Like, it's not helping at all. Oh, come on. That was so good, too. There we go. First try. First try. Wow. Oh, my God. That was so much better than Marluxia. Oh, shit, guys. You didn't think we were going to go an episode without going here, did you? Whoa. Whoa. That close-up. Because your mom died. Remember, guys? She got run over by a boat. Because that makes so much sense.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, bro, he just, holy shit, he just straight up, he was like, nah, I ain't dealing with this bullshit, and just shot her. Damn, they really did want to put effort into this. I guarantee you that, like, whoever directed that, they were like, okay, well, we gotta, you know, find a way for, like, the plot of the movie to happen, and she comes in, and it's like, bro, the game is supposed to come out in, like, a month. Just say that Sora shot her with a laser, and that the voice, just flew back to Ariel, man. It doesn't have to be that hard. Just, God. If he can just magic change the signature, why doesn't he just magic erase the signature? Why didn't Sora shoot the You're right! Why didn't Sora just go, that's it, and shoot the contract like he fucking did with the other thing? God. So stupid. And just like that, they're gone. You see, Sora can just do whatever he wants.
Sorry, Mommy.
Oh, Sora, why? Damn it, Donald. I wish you could, like, have them free each other out of the books. No! I was like, damn, I might actually go, like, an entire run without... Fuck. Oh, I got it! Not even bad, not even bad. That wasn't that bad. That's what? 2, 3 down? What games directed by Nomura sucked? Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, Coded, Days, Rechain of Memories. Did he direct Union Cross? Probably. 2.8. I think the easier question would have been what things has he directed that are good? To which there's 2 answers. Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2. God, this is so bad. This is so bad. I just want to give you guys an example of what exactly I'm talking about. There is a point in the beginning, or not in the beginning, but like right when Hercules meets Phil, where he's like, oh man, you know, I used to have all these hopes and like all these dreams that like I would train like the best hero in the world, and every single one of them let me down, and they were all, you know, really bad, and they were all, or they're not really bad, but they all had a weakness, and they all ultimately fell at the end, and I didn't get what I wanted. But man, I had dreams. I had dreams that one day I would train a hero that was so great, that was so loved by everybody, that the gods would hang up his picture in the sky with the stars. And like, man, you know, and I'd be right there like sharing some of the glory. And it's like such a, oh man, like he's wanted this for so long. And then like everybody would look up and say, hey, look, that's Phil's boy, right? You'd be like, oh man, they're gonna look up and say that's Phil's boy. And then this part happens here. I may be a fucking piece of shit, but that scene makes me cry every single time that I watch that movie. When he says, oh, that's Phil's boy, and he like starts tearing up because he finally got what he wanted the entire time, and like the gods put up the picture, and it's like so sad. It's like, oh, it's so happy, but like, and look at how fucking butchered and horrible it was in the game. It was so dumb. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't know, guys. Last time Vexen did make me quit. Last time I fought Vexen, I did quit the game. Not this game, but a game. Why did they name her Elrena? Also, how do you say that name? Is it Elrena, 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 or El... Like, I have no clue. Either way, it sounds dumb. Because it sounds like it's like the Spanish something. Like El something. Elrena. Maybe that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Elrena. It's like he told Vexen to make a Riku replica who was a test for Shion, who was a backup for Roxas, which was all a lie. Which was all a lie, just part of a secondary plan that wasn't even actually true. It's like, seriously? You expect me to believe that they did all that bullshit for a secondary... Oh my god, there's still another minigame. I thought I was done. One time I said that I didn't like Xenoblade's art style in front of a guy on my server that really liked Xenoblade. And he immediately called me, and this happened.
I'm gonna go. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you high?
No, Xenoblade's art style, Xenoblade's art style. There's a reason. I know that you think it's just too anime, but the art style's always been too anime.
I don't care. The
concept art for the original Xenoblade Chronicles and for the Smash Brothers poster, have you seen it? Have you seen it? You haven't seen it. You've seen it. You've seen it. Of course you've seen it. So you know that's already anime. So you know it's already anime. And the creator of the Xenogears.
There's levels.
The series has always had to be an anime because
No, it keeps getting the wrong one. I'm targeting that guy. I want to get him, not the fuck. Oh my god. Damn it, Jack. Who would do that? Like, think about it even in reverse. Because, like, oh, the thing is, like, oh, he doesn't care about the present, but he cares about the box. But, like, think about it if this was reverse. Would you, walking up to pick up a present, just step on the box? No, that's so dumb.
Jack, it's not about the box or the ribbons. It's about what's inside the box.
What?
What's really special is the act of giving the
Yeah,
gift.
there you go.
To wish deep in your heart to make
God damn it, Sora.
happy.
Right. Of course. Thank you, Sally.
Thank you for spelling it out. So he learned absolutely nothing up until right this very moment when she told him what he was supposed to learn. Good job. Do they really have Beyonce in The Lion King? God. It's like when they were like, hey, you guys know what Beauty and the Beast needs? Fucking Ariana Grande. Because she's not already invading everything that I love, right? She wasn't already in Final Fantasy. God damn it. This part is so stupid. And they just summoned the Scar Ghost. They're trying to scare him as if there isn't an actual ghost standing in front of him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. See, wouldn't it be cool if we were actually playing through this instead of just being a quick time event? Alright, guys. There's only one thing left to do. And I think you all know exactly what it is. Ah, God damn it. Dun, 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 dun. That's the part that I had stuck in my head like 5 years back and I didn't know where it was from. This part. I was like, where's that from? What song is that from? And I was like, oh, it's from Atlantica and Kingdom Hearts 2. Jeez. Okay, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is the only time in the entire game where they say Sora, Donald, Goofy, not in order. Missed it. She said Donald, Goofy, and Sora. That's gross. My god, I'm missing so many. Yep. Well, we did it, guys. We finished the best world in the game. What even is Aqua's theme? This is going back to the thing that I was talking about last stream about how I don't think that most Kingdom Hearts music is that memorable. It just sounds like Roxas' theme. Tell me you couldn't hear like the... It's the same shit. This is what I'm telling you guys. All of Shimamura's music is the same fucking shit. That just sounds like generic Birth by Sleep song number 524 to me. Like, I don't hear that and think of Aqua. Maybe that's just me, though. More hopelessly beautiful? Sure. You're starting to sound like one of those people that criticize me for not liking Don't Think Twice. Going on about how, oh, it's got all these deep undertones of sorrow and like these sad themes that tie into the game perfectly and you just don't understand the complexity. And I was over here like, first of all, we didn't even listen to the full song. Second of all, when has any of the Utada Hikaru songs ever had anything to do with the games? Ever. But after we watched this last week, Aladdin, I think you know what I'm talking about on MX, we all decided to do this. And it's one of the most horrible things that I've ever been a part of in my life. So I hope you enjoy. How did I live in a kingdom of peace? Once for a lifetime. So if you gotta think twice, I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna. Okay, that's enough. 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 Stop. 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 That's enough. That's enough. Stop. 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 That's enough. Stop. 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 Stop.
Over.
I finished the course.
Shut it down.
Look at how fucking fast you can break this man's legs. Okay, guys. We've been waiting for this since episode 1 of Kingdom Hearts 1, which was literally titled, What is Cloud Doing? That was the title of the first episode of this entire franchise playthrough. What is Cloud doing? Yo! He said it. He said it. Did I actually block it? Wow, I'm surprised. Ah, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ah.
It's the only one of its kind.
So it is the only trophy of its kind. So you have to give it back every year. So does that mean that Roxas like broke it? Even though it's the only trophy that they use for the tournament?
See? There's gotta be another town out there like this one.
That's a pretty
Explain how the king got that pouch.
That's a big jump. That's a big jump going from these two things that there shouldn't be two of. It can only be explained parallel universes. You sound like those Mandela conspiracy people. You're right. Where did Hayner pull that trophy out from? He just had it in his back pocket. Oh yeah, I forgot this was supposed to be an emotional moment. Too bad it doesn't fucking matter because we know he comes back later. So who cares? Who knows, Wakewind? Because apparently they still have those powers even as real people. Like Axel still had the fire power even when he was Lee, so who cares? Doesn't make any sense. So, for those of you that were not here, oh fuck, God, right off the bat. Wait, so Stitch gives you infinite magic? Hold up, let me try that. Wow, I'm surprisingly doing really great considering the fact that I fucking gave up. Wow, I got it. I am surprised at myself. Wow, I actually did it. Oh, I still don't have magic, fuck. Oh, that's bad. Ugh. I'm doing so bad right now. Oh no, it's not gonna restore in time. It's not gonna restore in time. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Fuck. What do I do? Oh god. I'm dead. I am dead. This lag. Oh no, this lag. Why now? No! Oh my god. No. He had like no HP left. No. Yes. All right. Awesome. I mean, they're not talking about Shion because they forgot about Shion. Remember, guys? It wasn't that they hadn't written her yet. It was planned all along. Nomura just planned that everyone forgot about her because of a rule that he pulled out of his ass. It wasn't bad writing. Come on, man. I don't have thunder. Oh, come on. He's at 1 HP. No shit, bro. It's been like a year and a half.
Riku never came home, so I came looking for you.
Also, I forgot about you, and this guy kidnapped me, and I jumped through a portal, and I got kidnapped by this organization and locked up, and then this girl with blonde hair warped in and, like, teleported me out. Why doesn't anybody in the series actually speak? That's so fucking dumb if you think about it for more than 3 seconds. They do that so much in the Kingdom Hearts series, where, like, you see him running, and then, like, the screen flashes white, and then it comes back, and he's, like, on the other side of the enemy, with his like sword or keyblade like already slashed, and then he just like, oh, like he falls. But if you actually think about what has to happen, either A, he literally phases through the enemy, like he runs towards him, slashes him, and goes through his body, or he runs at him, slashes him, quickly runs around him in like a 180 around the guy, and then pretends like he just slashed through him. It's so dumb if you actually think about what must happen for that to take place, which is why they always cut away conveniently. It's like, oh, you see him running, and then boom, the screen flashes. Conveniently, you don't get to see the actual hit, because it makes no sense. The fact that throughout the entire game, he's like super calm and super emotionless, and then during his actual boss fight, he just completely goes off the wall and like is just so ridiculous. It's right. It's been inside you all along, man. Probably. I'm not sure, honestly. They all got Smash Bros, guys. They all got Smash Bros. Like, with the light thing that, like, oh man, that looked just like it. Who knows? So, okay, in one swoop like that, he took off his gloves, the coat, the shirt, the shoes. Well, apparently he was wearing the other shoes under those shoes, and he had these baggy-ass jeans under the, like, skinny pants that he was wearing before. You remember all of Kingdom Hearts 1? Because apparently the team doesn't. You know how, like, Maleficent was going on to Riku about how he was practically her own son? And, you know, how they worked together and did all these things, right? All these promises. And then at the end, how she died and he, like, stepped over her body and, like, all this stuff. There was, like, a huge story right there. They're both right here. And they don't even look at each other. So everyone freaking out over Aqua because she had yellow eyes, which must mean she's a Nort. Literal Norts. Ansem and Xemnas. The definition of the Xehanorts. Both have orange eyes. Xemnas, who are you trying to fool at this point? It's like, why does it matter? Why are you dying for this cause when you don't have to? It's a secondary plan. Obviously, it wasn't when they wrote this, but it is now, and now he really doesn't have any reason to continue to go with this. Obviously, the plan failed. Obviously, the 13 guys were all shit, and they all died. So why are you still going along with this? Now you're going to have to time travel in order to come back to life when you could just say nope and leave. It would be cool to see an evil light user, but for as much as this series goes on about bullshit, oh, there needs to be a balance, they sure do suck at showing us that a balance is the right thing. See, like, how did he get... there it is again. There's the samurai thing again, guys. How did he get to the back of the building? Or is he... wait, is he on the same side? No, he's not. He's on the other side. He phased through the building and, like, cut it somehow, and then it broke behind him. I'm telling you, it makes no sense. There we go. Okay. Getting ready. Yep. Sora was doing his, wait, hold up, give me a sec, guys. Riku was about to attack him, and Sora was like...
oh yeah, take a number. I was lightning before the thunder.
Thunder! 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 Thunder!
Like a music video for Bring Me to Life. Also, Mickey at the end looks kind of hilarious. Yeah, in both of these, they just kind of shove Mickey in at the end. Like, it's pretty funny. This is a Disney product. Yes. Look at that, guys. Clearly they fucked up because in the battle in Kingdom Hearts 2, first of all, Ventus is not left-handed. Second of all, Terra's armor isn't cracked. Also, Sora's second Keyblade should be cracked. It should be broken in half. But it's not, because this isn't canon. Wait, was Cage 2 just an ad for Birth by Sleep? Yes, Nick, yes. Thanks for the memories. Peace out, thumbs up. Alright, bye, Arnie, and everyone else. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.